Tyson Foods Incorporated, one of the largest meat producers in the United States, bought a 5% stake in Beyond Meat, which is a plant-based protein producer. Their hope is to expand the products they offer to include meat alternatives. Tyson Food is one of the first major meat companies to invest in plant-based protein, a market that, among other things, aims to reduce meat consumption by replacing animal products with plants. Beyond Meat is based in El Segundo, California, and makes its meats from items like soy and peas. The senior vice president of Tyson Foods hoped that Beyond Meat's quote-unquote game-changing product will give them exposure to the meatless part of the food market. The investment was sparked by the increase in Americans eating plant-based foods, and the rate of Americans making this switch leaves conventional food companies scrambling to catch up. The Plant-Based Foods Association reported businesses in the United States, including Beyond Meat, Khalifa Farms, and Heidi Ho, rang up $4.9 billion in sales for the 12 months through June. They even grew faster than food businesses overall. However, vegetarians and vegans alike have been raising eyebrows and passing skepticism at Tyson Foods' investment. What exactly is their motive? They obviously want exposure into the meatless food market, but is that a good thing? Ethan Brown, the founder and chief executive of Beyond Meat, thinks that it is. In an interview with the New York Times, he said, "I'm hoping that they and others will see this as a part of a deliberate course of action to get out of the penalty box that is the alternative section in the supermarket and get into a mainstream discussion with the consumer." And by they, he means meatless companies and their products. This is the hope for not only companies like Beyond Meat, but also vegans and vegetarians, that the alternative diet products won't be shunned to a tiny display labeled alternative, because it's crazy to think that non-meat consumers are alternative, when in fact there are over 375 million vegetarians and vegans worldwide. In fact, a research study conducted last year by the National Purchase Diary Group found that 70% of meat eaters said they used a meat substitute in place of meat protein at least once a week, and 22% said that they were using such substitutes more frequently than a year earlier. Beyond Meat's goal is to take meat substitutes mainstream. They've even added Don Thompson, the former chief executive of McDonald's, to the board, and this investment from Tyson Foods will hopefully bring their other companies to at least consider plant-based proteins as well. Tyson Foods senior vice president said, "The investment for us is not about an either-or choice, it's about the and. This is just another form of consumers to enjoy protein as part of their daily diet. As for right now, Tyson Foods has no intention of using their production facilities or distribution system to support Beyond Meat. However, their relationship may lead to such decisions." This has been Carly Williams reporting for Chicago Veg.